Raindrops keep falling on my head. I haven't uploaded in some time. I apologize to you guys if I haven't uploaded in a while. What's up, guys? It's the Natural here, and we are back with another transfer roundup. Big Sam is the New England manager. Let me rephrase that. Sam Allardyce is the New England manager. If you told me at the start of the Euros that Big Sam would take the England job, I'll let you all the bookies. Literally, maybe 200 to 1. Okay, maybe not that extreme. But is he what England needed? Don't know. Is Big Sam going to take England to the next level? I don't know. But the problem that I don't think Big Sam will do, that Roy Hodgson didn't do, he will make a team. That's Roy Hodgson. Let me rephrase that. Big Sam, he knows a team. He did it at Sunderland, he did it at West Ham, he did it at Bolton Wanderers. He knows how to make teams and knows philosophy. Not philosophy, more of, he doesn't give a damn about tiki-taka football or that. He just plays his way. And England don't have a way. They never had a way since, pretty much since Kevin Keegan took the manager's job. And that's what I think of England. I think they just needed to go to and get some, he's never won a trophy, but I think it's the right appointment for England. I think England they get too many yes men, I feel, at England, in the FA for England as managers, and I think Sam Allardyce, he would just rip the page open and do his own thing. I don't know what he'll bring to what his style will be. He will do something. I think for both parties, I think that's a decent. I don't know what you think. What about Jurgen Klinsmann? I'm looking at it and I think Sam Allardyce is the great appointment for England. And yeah, what do they do for Sunderland? Sunderland now have to find a new manager, and you could say the favourite man is David Moyes. But, and there's a big but, another manager lost his job today in Steve Bruce leaves Hull City. Now there's a lot of speculation that he's been linked with Sunderland. He could go back to Sunderland. I don't think he'd go back to Sunderland. Why would he go back to Sunderland? He got sacked from Sunderland. Sunderland fans booed him when they lost to Wigan. That won't happen. He won't go back to Sunderland. There's obviously a lot of friction, his future has been so much speculation since they were relegated. Even when he took the job at Hull, he was so much speculation. He's going to be sacked this, sacked that. The whole Hull Tigers are going to change their name and blah 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 blah. That is the reason why I just feel like maybe he's doing a transfer or something. He left today, and where Hull go from now, I haven't got a clue. They are the favourites to get relegated, and I'm not going to do my predictions on who's going to get relegated in the Premier League. That will come up very shortly, very soon in all our future videos. But my opinion on Hull is they need to get a manager now, or they're in for a whole hard season in the Premier League. Anyway, and what I don't believe is being in the transfers. There's been a lot of players leaving and a lot of players coming in. Starting off with Liverpool and the Premier League. One of them is a goalkeeper. That's right, a goalkeeper. Liverpool bought a goalkeeper. What the heck did Liverpool buy a goalkeeper? Liverpool bought a 39-year-old goalkeeper. Literally, I think, why would they bring in a 39-year-old goalkeeper? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. But anyway. And also, yes, we all know the biggest one is Gigi Wijnaldum has joined Liverpool from Newcastle for 25 million. Is he a good player? Yes. Will he make the Liverpool team better? Don't know. The problem I have with Gigi Wijnaldum is he's a very good player. He's very technically good. The problem with him is he goes drifting through games. I mean, you could say he scored 11 goals last season in the Premier League. Only where Mahrez scored more goals than anyone else. Wijnaldum scored more goals than Payet. Scored more goals than any other midfield player apart from Mahrez. And you think, well, hold the phone. Well, why did Newcastle get relegated? It's because of the principle. It's the reason why he just threw games. He scored 4 goals in one game against Norwich, and then he scored 2 against against Spurs. So there's 6 goals. And then you think, where's he been for the other 8 months? That's the problem. That's the problem. We don't know. He is a good player, but he just threw games, and that for me is the reason why he will only be a good signing. I don't know, but he will score goals for Liverpool. I don't think he's the best signing Liverpool have made. I still think Coutinho is better, as people say, as a replacement for Coutinho or Lallana. No, for me, it's not even. There's no word like a script. Coutinho is way better than Ronaldo, and for me, Coutinho has to stay at Liverpool. And Ronaldo's going to be, he'll be a great fit. I don't know where he fit in the team, but he'll be a great fit for Liverpool. As much as I'm gutted to say that, but anyway. Now we got some other news to talk to you guys about. Starting off with Arsenal, they bring in yet another. Arsenal bring in another kid. Literally, for goodness sake, Arsene Wenger, stop bringing the kids in. Our kid in, his name is Rob Holding, and I've never heard of him. He's one of Bolton's player of the season, even though they're relegated to League One. And you think, what the hell are Arsenal bringing in a League One player? And then it hit me, because it's Arsenal. For goodness sake, all they care about is top 4. They don't give a damn about winning the big thing. Literally, they are just the bridesmaids of the Premier League. That's what they are. And that's just what I think. I mean, you think, go out and buy a big market. Don't you dare chat shit to me in comments that Arsene Wenger, reason why they didn't bring in a big player was because this, that, and the other. No, they brought in 2 big players because of panic buy. They brought in Ozil because they lose to Aston Villa this season. They brought in Alexis Sanchez because they had to. Nothing to do with him again and this, him again. No, it's just, that's just what Arsenal are. And that's just no disrespect to Arsenal, even though I have disrespected Arsenal in all these transfer videos. And it's just, I get frustrated at watching Arsenal. They are the best team to watch. And you think, why the frick is this team that won a league title? That is what frustrates me with Arsenal. And I'm not even an Arsenal fan. This is just me as a football person saying, Arsenal need, I feel for every Arsenal fan out there, they play the best football by a mile in the Premier League, maybe in England, maybe in the United Kingdom, maybe even in Europe. They just don't win it because they don't know, they don't bring in players that for me will win champion years. Anyway, enough about Arsenal. Great, is he going to be a great signing? I don't know. He must be, if he's a good player, but I actually don't know what he brings to the team. I've never seen him. Talking about is Middlesbrough brought in Negredo on a season-long loan. I think that's a fantastic signing for them. Will he score goals? Well, he saw Man City. He can't score goals, even though he does have injuries. But a marksman at Negredo from Middlesbrough who are trying to stay in the Premier League, I think that's a good signing. Yeah. And last but not least, from the signings in the Premier League, Nkoudou goes to Spurs. 10 million. That's a decent prospect for Spurs. That means, what is it? The player they brought in from France last season, I don't know his name. He could be going back to Lyon. Don't really know a lot about him, but yeah. That's pretty much it. And also, we will also be talking about also some signings to talk about. We're going to I call them the maybe pile of signings. Like some JUVENTUS to Stoke City. I think that will happen. I think is he the replacement for a lot of Glenn Whelan, maybe even so many other players, maybe. You could see Cavani to Chelsea. No, that won't happen. Cavani's happy at PSG. Yes, and even though I did say Cavani was one of my top players that could leave, he's happy at PSG now because he does get more money than life, really. Max Meyer, Max, that's real, is that name? Max Meyer, that's his name. Alright, Max Meyer, I think that's his name, is to Schalke from Liverpool, could go to Liverpool. Maybe happen. Liverpool, you know, they're bringing in the signings. Maybe happen. That maybe happen. Berahino to Crystal Palace or Stoke City. Berahino will not be a West Brom player, even though he's been the talk of the town in this transfer. We're in the transfers. Since he's been his little spat on Twitter. He didn't want to go to Spurs. Newcastle had put some money on the table. He didn't want it, and he's had another spat on Twitter. He will leave West Brom. He will not be at West Brom next season. He is either going to Stoke City, Crystal Palace or some other club. He will not be at West Brom next season. We all know that. He knows that. The club also know that. The right offer comes in, they sell. That's all I'm going to say in the Berahino situation. Because that man, for me, he just wants to leave. What's the point keeping an unhappy player at a club? Really, what's the point in West Brom? There's money out there, there's players out there. Go and get, literally, just go and get them. You don't have to, what's the point keeping an unhappy player? I just find it ridiculous. And also the last one in the Premier League, sort of rumour mill, is Sané going to City? Maybe. Is he going to Bayern? Maybe as well. Is between those two clubs to get Sané from Schalke, who looks a young, good prospect, could be one player to watch in the future. Now we move on to La Liga BBVA, where Barcelona have spent more money on Andre Gomes, who won the Euros for Portugal. Looks a good player. Looks a very good player. I watched him also signed from Valencia, 41 mil. I think that's a lot of money, but he's a good player. And also, they also been linked with Robin van Persie as well. It looks like it could happen. I just think, why would he go to Barcelona? And then I realised I don't have a clue. Obviously, Luis Enrique has seen something that we don't. But yeah, it could happen, it may not happen. I don't think it could, it might, I don't know. Not least, Real Madrid could buy Sissoko. That's right. Let me say that one more time. Real Madrid could buy Newcastle United's Moussa Sissoko for 35 million. You know what? You can take Sissoko. We have 35 mil. You can take him. I want him out of Newcastle as fast as you can say, go, go, go. Let's go now. Literally, I want him out. Literally, I just want him to go. And that's pretty much it on La Liga. Now we move on to the Bundesliga, where it's just all about Dortmund. Dortmund signed 2 players. One of them is Mario Götze, who's now back at Dortmund from Bayern. So he always thought the grass wasn't greener over on the other side of Germany. So he's now back at Dortmund. And he also signed Schürrle as well. I think they're 2 great signings from Dortmund. Dortmund look like they're a Bayern. It's going to be a very interesting season for the Dortmund team. They're back in the Champions League, and also they will be a Bundesliga title race this season, no doubt about it. And also the Sané one, like I said, could go to Bayern, could go to Man City. That's up in the air. We don't know where he's going to go. That's all I say in the Bundesliga. Now we move on to Serie A. It's all about HIGUAIN. That's all about HIGUAIN. Is he going to Juventus? We don't know. It could be a sort of a swap deal. What I'm hearing is HIGUAIN could be going to Juventus and Dybala could be going the other way, which would be a shock because Dybala's been outstanding for Juventus last season. But he's been also linked with Arsenal. He's been linked with Chelsea, Liverpool. He's been linked with so many clubs. HIGUAIN. He's got pretty much any club he wants to choose. HIGUAIN, you're in the money, Joe. You're in it, man. There's so many clubs want to. You can buy anyone. You can do it, man. You can buy anyone. You can pick out whatever you want. It's like a brothel. You can pick any stripper. What? Why'd you hang me up, bro? That's what I think. I think he's picked any. You can go to any club. You can go to any club. But I just. Oh, you go to Napoli? No, I don't think you'll stay at Napoli. And the last player on this is Balotelli, who will not be at Liverpool next season. Jurgen Klopp said, "Go find a club, mate, because you ain't staying at Liverpool." Why did I just do an Australian accent there? Why the freak did I just do? Why did I just do an Aussie accent? Anyway, even though it was the worst Aussie accent I ever did. Yeah, he's going on. He is going to find a new club. He's been linked with Torino. Could he go to Torino? Maybe, maybe not. We don't know. And we move on to Ligue 1, the last league of this roundup. Where's nothing important Ligue 1? Not one bit of report. Apart from one thing. Neymar is not going to PSG. That's all I'm going to say on it. He's not going to PSG. Why did he go to PSG? Ain't happening. Even though I did get some tweets last time saying he is going to PSG. He ain't going to PSG. I'd be shocked if he goes to PSG. And that's all. That's it for this transfer roundup, guys. I apologise yet again for the consistency of my videos, even though I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been so busy with so much videos planned. I also took a little break, took a holiday. Had a nice holiday. I had a great time. Had some nice sort of, things going on. I had a nice time. And also, the weather has been freaking scorching. Goodness me, it's been frying. Even though I know you're saying I'm wearing a piece. But it's quite cool. And I've got 2 big fans in here. It's like a little sort of. It's great. It's nice. It's nice and cool. I feel cool. Anyway, please like, subscribe. The Natural is out. You could say he's like a young Makelele. Makelele was a beast, an absolute beast of a defensive midfielder. Who was the best midfielder Chelsea had ever had. And I think he's a great sign. He's what Chelsea probably missed last season. You could see Matic didn't happen. So yeah, I think that's a great